Total Media Sports Network presents Ironton Fighting Tiger Basketball live on Kool TV. Now let's go to the Conley Center for a countdown to tip-off an exciting Ironton basketball with the voice of the Fighting Tigers, Jason Fillion.
Big OVC matchup. Jason Fillion along with you here on 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and on Kool TV. Varsity action will start in just a little bit. A little late with the JV start. Now, again, the JV is only playing 2 quarters and had a late start because there was a scheduling problem with the officials. We didn't have officials here for a while, and they finally got here and started playing. It was a little bit late. Right now, the junior varsity Fighting Tigers trail by 5, 8-3 with under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter, which will be essentially the fourth quarter of the game. You get a little bonus coverage as you watch here on Kool TV. But we're talking about an OVC matchup between 2 first-year head coaches. Mike Freeman, first-year head coach at Ironton, taking over from Jeremy Williams, who is now an assistant on the boys team. And for South Point, it is Todd Pennington taking over their program from Dave Adams, who was there for a long, long time, and obviously some big shoes to fill from Coach Adams, who did a tremendous job with the Lady Pointers for so many years. South Point struggling a little bit. They're a young basketball team. They're 0-4 right now, 0-3 in the OVC. Ironton is 1-2, and that's overall and in the OVC. And both teams are coming off a loss Tuesday night. South Point lost to Chesapeake 52-17. Pointers trailed 17-2 after 27-8 at the half. Ironton lost to Fairland Tuesday night 90-8. Lexi McCall scored 6 of the 8 points. Peyton Royal had 2. In that game, Ironton committed 34 turnovers, and that's been the issue for the Fighting Tigers here in the first few games of the season with this young basketball team. We talked about South Point being young, Ironton young as well as far as the experience goes. We'll see how they do tonight in a better matchup for them. The last couple of games obviously has been really tough. You lose to Fairland 90-8. Prior to that, it's Portsmouth, and you lose 91-4. But those are 2 of the best teams in Southeast Ohio, bar none. It doesn't matter what division. Those 2 are the 2 best teams in Southeast Ohio. Try to change my mind, but you're not going to do that. Of course, Portsmouth won the state championship last year. Fairland, obviously a strong contender to get to the region in the finals again with Coach John Buchanan, who's been there 16 years and basketball coach for 22. Yeah, those are 2 really tough challenges. And I was talking with Coach Freeman earlier today and just said, look, don't get discouraged. He said, no, I'm not. We're not discouraged because they know that what they faced were the 2 best basketball teams in Southeast Ohio, and now you're going to face a team in South Point that's struggling a little bit this year. They're still trying to find themselves early in the season, as is Ironton. So we'll see what kind of game we have here today. Timeout at the junior varsity game, 10-3, and the JV Pointers lead the JV Tigers with 1:30 to play. Again, the 2-quarter JV contest. So if you break down the numbers from these 2 teams, obviously they don't look super impressive just based on the opponents and how they've done. South Point also has losses to Chillicothe, Fairland, and Colgrove. They lost to Chillicothe by 20. They lost to Fairland by 65. They lost to Colgrove by 12. They're scheduled to play tomorrow against St. Francis de Sales. With the weather rolling in, I'm not sure if they're playing that game or they've changed the time or they've moved it. I know a lot of schools and games have tried to move their games up to avoid this snow that's coming in, the next wave of snow that will be worse than what we had this morning. To speak, we didn't really have a whole lot this morning, just kind of an annoyance. There was a 2-hour delay in Ironton. South Point schools were out, but temperatures warmed up, melted all that snow, and enabled us to have a basketball game here tonight. And I'm glad we are. I'm glad we get the opportunity to have that basketball game, and I think Ironton's chomping at the bit to get back out on the court and show that they're much better than what the last 2 games' scores have indicated. And like I said, you're playing Portsmouth and you're playing Fairland. Say what you will about the end result of that game and the final scores of that game. You know, you talk about calling the dogs off or, you know, running the score up. And you can make comments of those either way. But, you know, Ironton's ready to get back out on the floor and have some good competition and see if they can right the ship and even the record at 2-2, which would be tremendous for them as they head into next week and head into the break. Next week, obviously, they're playing in the Classic, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But they've got a game at Chesapeake on Tuesday before going into the Ironton Classic back-to-back games. So it's South Point 0-4 and Ironton 1-2 on the season. We've got just over a minute to play in the JV game. Ironton down by 6. And some full court pressure here. Again, just a 2-quarter junior varsity contest. That's what we've seen all year. Most schools don't have enough for a JV team, or if they do, it's just enough for a JV team. So you get that 2-quarter junior varsity action before you get to the varsity, which will play a full 4 quarters. 10-4 right now. It looks like South Point may hold on to win this one with 44 seconds to go. I'll let you watch on Kool TV a little extra basketball right here before we get to the varsity contest. They'll put 15 minutes on the clock, and they'll start the varsity contest right around 10 after 7. Obviously letting the two teams warm up beforehand. So what we'll do, we'll step aside for a moment. We'll come back and we'll take another look, a closer look at these two teams. We'll talk about the Ironton Classic as well. That's 1 week from tonight. We'll get that underway, and it actually gets underway in the afternoon. So we'll talk about those matchups, the Ironton Classic, and give you a little preview of that when we come back here to the Conley Sports Center. It's 10-4, Ironton trailing South Point here in the JV game. We'll be back after this break on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Hello everyone, I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
You're listening to the Iron City Hardware Countdown to Tip-Off.
Back at the Conley Center on the campus of Ironton High School, it is high school basketball in the air tonight. On the girls' side, Ironton facing South Point. And the junior varsity contest, well, Ironton's making it interesting. 11.9 seconds to play, and the Fighting Tigers have cut it to 10-8. Down just 10-8 right now after being down for the entire game, trailing 10-4. They've scored 4 straight, cut it to 2. We're in a timeout right now, and defense is applying some pretty good pressure right now. Could they sit? Will we have JV overtime? I don't know. Could we have JV overtime? I don't know if we do that, or if they just call it a tie. Since they're only playing 2 quarters, I really don't know. But we'll see. Again, still 11.9 seconds left and 10-8. Ironton trails. Junior varsity team has lost all 3 games this year, so this would be a big comeback win for them if they were able to secure it and get that come-from-behind win over South Point. Oh, there was a walk they missed. South Point was 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and a foul in the backcourt. That's just the 4th foul. Oh, the 5th foul on Marley Travis. And Lauren Munyon will have to check in for her. So 5.1 seconds to play. South Point gets the inbounds and drive to the hoop and a layup, and that'll seal it. 12-8. South Point Junior Varsity wins it over Ironton in a 2-quarter JV contest. Varsity coming up in just about 15 minutes. Let's take a look now at the Ironton Basketball Classic, which is coming up a week from today. Friday the 19th, Saturday the 20th. We got 10 games scheduled here at the Conley Sports Center. And the great thing about the Ironton Classic is you can watch one game or you can watch all games in one day for the same price. You can get tickets at the door, and you can come here for the first game and stay all day and into the night. We'll set the schedule for you right now. Friday the 19th, the first game of the day is going to be at 4 o'clock, just a little bit after 4, maybe around 4:05, 4:10. Ironton is going to face Greenup County. Now, originally, Lewis County was on the schedule, but they double booked. So they are going to play somewhere else, and Ironton will end up playing Greenup County on the girls' side Friday at 4 o'clock. That's followed by a prep game. At 5:45, Erie Prep will face Expression Prep out of Huntington. At 7:30, back to high school game, and we've got Ironton and Waterford. Oddly enough, Ironton's opponent in that game also pulled out of the tournament, canceled. That team was Wheelersburg. Surprise, Wheelersburg pulled out of the game. But Ironton's still going to go down there and play in a couple weeks. So it's Ironton and Waterford at 7:30 on Friday night, and then the final game of the night will be at 9:15 and will feature Hargrave Military Academy and Wesley Christian. Wesley Christian, the circuit riders come to town. Hargrave has been here before. Wesley Christian has as well in the Ironton Classic. So we'll see that game at around 9:15. So again on Friday, 4 games. Ironton girls in Greenup County, Erie Prep and Expression Prep. Ironton faces Waterford on the boys' side, and then Hargrave and Wesley Christian round out the night at 9:15. Saturday, 6 games. And again, if you want to watch one game, if you want to watch all games, come down, pay your admission for 1 ticket. You can come in and watch as many games as you want that day. At noon, the action gets underway with the Ironton girls facing Minford. Again, that's a 12 o'clock start. 1:45, Hargrave is back. They'll play Erie Prep. Another prep game at 3:30, Wesley Christian and Expression Prep. That's followed by Fairland facing Hurricane on the boys' side at 5:15. At 7 o'clock, Ironton will play South Webster on the boys' side. And then at 9:15, Chesapeake will face Lincoln County out of West Virginia. 6 games on Saturday. Again, Ironton girls and Minford started off at noon, and then just continue playing basketball all day and all night. Hargrave and Erie Prep, Wesley Christian and Expression Prep, Fairland and Hurricane, and then Ironton will face South Webster. The night ends with Chesapeake and Lincoln County. Chesapeake, by the way, got a big win last night over Raceland on the road, a come-from-behind win for the Panthers in that basketball game. Not really sure what Lincoln County has this year, but we'll find out. As I think West Virginia started a little bit later than Ohio and Kentucky. So I think they're starting actually this weekend with basketball in the Mountain States. So we'll get a look at Lincoln County making their first trip to Ironton. For basketball, they have not been to the Classic, and I don't think that they have been here at Ironton at all. So Chesapeake and Lincoln County rounding it out. That Ironton-South Webster game should be a really good one at 7 o'clock Saturday. South Webster's a really good basketball team. We'll see what Ironton has. The boys open up next week, and it's going to be a challenging schedule for the boys. The Ironton boys will play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday on the road at Fairland. Tuesday on the road at Minford. Thursday on the road at South Point. Friday, the Classic against Waterford, and Saturday, the Classic against South Webster. So Drew Stevens, the first-year head coach at Ironton, thrown right to the fire with his first week. And I was talking to him just a little bit before junior varsity girls game started tonight. I said, man, you excited? You fired up for Monday? He said, man, I'm getting more nervous as the days go by. As we get closer and closer to it. He said, man, it's here. It's on us. But it's going to be exciting to see that. Fairland has a game tomorrow playing at Shawnee State. That game got moved up again because of the weather and the snow that is coming in. So that's your lineup for the Ironton Classic. And the great thing about the Ironton Classic, if you cannot make it out to watch the game, weather or you just can't make it, you got to work, we'll have every game of the Ironton Classic right here on the radio on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, online at WIROradio.com, and with the Total Media Radio app. We will also have every game of the Ironton Classic streamed live here on Kool TV. And if the rumors are true about the Ironton Classic, I hear that James Collier is going to be doing a couple of games. The voice of the Raceland Rams, James Collier, is going to be doing a couple of games in the Ironton Classic as well. So we're excited about that. But the Classic is next weekend, next Friday and Saturday, right before Christmas. You're going to be out busy. Kids are getting out of school early on Friday at all Ironton schools. They're dismissing beginning at 1 o'clock. So that'll give you time to get down here and check out some basketball, some really good basketball. I know a lot of folks like the prep games. For me, I love just the high school games, just to see what that's all about. And we've got some good high school matchups we're excited to bring you on Friday and Saturday in the Ironton Classic. Here, we're excited to bring you girls basketball with Ironton and South Point. Again, Ironton 1-2 on the season under first-year coach Mike Freeman. South Point 0-4 on the season under first-year coach Todd Pennington. We'll take a look at some of the numbers of these two teams after we take this time out. We'll come back and we'll dive into it a little bit more. Ironton South Point coming up from the Conley Center right here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
DIC.
Now, back to the Iron City Hardware countdown to tip-off.
Welcome back to the Conley Center. Ironton and South Point girls high school basketball coming up in just about 9 minutes. As we take a look at some more numbers from these two teams as we dive into this game. Some of these numbers obviously are skewed. You're still talking about early in the season for Ironton. It's their fourth game. South Point will be their fifth. And, once the season plays out, some of these numbers will start to level off a little bit. But you look at South Point first. They're 0-4, 0-3 in the OVC. They lost to Chesapeake 52-17 Tuesday night. They have losses to Chillicothe by 20, Fairland by 65, and Colgrove by 12. So they're averaging just 24 points per ball game and giving up 57. But again, if you're doing like the Olympic judging, you throw out the high score and low score and even it out and see where we go. But 24 points per game, giving up 57. On the Ironton side, naturally, they've had a struggle the last couple of games against the best teams in Southeast Ohio. And you could even say Ohio. Two of the best teams in Ohio, Fairland and Portsmouth. Ironton, but they do have a win over Rock Hill to start the season. They won that game 33-24. Ironton averaging 15 points per game and giving up 68.3. And here's where some of the big numbers come into play as well. Obviously, the scoring is one thing, but turnovers. Ironton has averaged 33 turnovers per game this season. Skewed again because of the 2 games against Fairland and Portsmouth, while their opponents are turning the ball over just under 12 times per game at 11.7. Free throws have been a struggle for Ironton as well, shooting 27% from the free throw line on the season. But, again, kids are out there playing hard. They're working hard, and they want to win. They want to win worse than you want to see them win. Struggling as of late, but you can turn it around. Plenty of season to go. This is just game number 4, and you've got the whole OVC in front of you. You've got South Point tonight. You got Chesapeake. You got the 2 games in the Classic. You'll go up to play River at the Marietta Classic the day after Christmas. Come back home for Gallia Academy, Wheelersburg, and Greenup County. That Greenup County game is not a home game. So because Greenup County is coming to play in the Classic, Ironton is returning the favor, and they'll go to Greenup County January the 8th, I believe. You play at North Adams, at Rock Hill, at Portsmouth. The games are like in bunches, home or away. So Ironton opened the season with 4 straight home games, an away game. Then you've got 2 more at home, and then you've got a string of away games in January. 4, 5, 6, 7 straight away from the Conley Center in January. I'm trying to get ready for the postseason. But again, a young team trying to get experience, and we'll see how they do against South Point here tonight. South Point finished 11-12 last year. They were 5-9 in the OVC. These 2 teams split a year ago. South Point won 51-49. Ironton won 49-40. 2 years ago, the Pointers won both. In fact, 2, 3, 4, and 5 years ago, the Pointers won both games in the series. 2 years ago, it was 47-39, 52-25. 3 years ago, 35-20 and 26-25. 4 years ago, 35-27, 31-23. And 5 years ago, South Point won the only game, 40-22. 6 years ago, the Tigers won both, 41-40 and 56-33. But again, they split last year. South Point finished 11-12. South Point coached by Todd Pennington, who is taking over from Dave Adams. Pennington in his first year with his assistants Kayla Fletcher and Wes Hall. Mike Freeman in his first year at Ironton taking over from Jeremy Williams. David Hankins, Colin Freeman, Haley Stevens assisting him here in the 2025-26 year. The leading scorer this year for Ironton has been Lexi McCall. Lexi's averaging 7.7 points per game. She'll get a start tonight. We'll officially look at the starters here in just a few moments, but Lexi McCall has been the leading scorer for Ironton. Addison Murray averaging 3.7 points per game. And really you've had 3 players score all the points but 2, and that's Addison Neal, Lexi McCall, and Addison Murray. Peyton Royal scored 2 points in Ironton's last game, and it was her first points as a varsity Fighting Tiger. Tigers trying to get a win tonight, even the record at 2-2 on the season. South Point won the junior varsity contest by a score of 12-8. So we're winding down, getting closer and closer to the beginning of tonight's ball game. Ironton and South Point OVC matchup, girls high school basketball. We will step aside one final time, and when we come back, we'll introduce you to the starters, and we will tip it off here from the Conley Center. Fighting Tigers, Pointers, coming up next on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small your need to keep your firearms safe, and have layaway and delivery options available. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
It's game time, Tigertown. Ironton High School basketball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Desco Federal Credit Union, 2nd Street Auto Sales, Shearer Mountain Insurance, Patties and Pints, the Armory Smokehouse, Liberty Bank, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, and by Clark's Pump and Shop. Now let's head courtside with the voice of the Tigers, Jason Filyow.
Welcome back to the Conley Center once again, everyone. It is time for Ironton High School girls basketball. Tonight, the Fighting Tigers will play host to the South Point Pointers. Time to take a look at the starting lineups, brought to you by Buckeye Monument Company, 2409 South 3rd Street. Ironton will start Addison Neal, a 5'8 senior, averaging 3 points per game at guard. Lexi McCall, a 5'10 senior, will start at forward, 7.7 points per game. That leads the team. Lily Lewis, a 5'10 senior, will start at forward. She has yet to score this season. Addison Murray, a 5'8 senior, will start at guard. 3.7 points per game. She has hit the Tigers' only 3 on the season, and Chloe Patterson getting her second start. 5'8 senior has yet to score this season. Again, Ironton will start Addison Neal, Lexi McCall, Lily Lewis, Addison Murray, and Chloe Patterson. The Tigers 1-2 overall, 1-2 in the OVC, coached by Mike Freeman. And we'll get South Point starters in just a moment. Right now, we will have our national anthem. Our national anthem. Let's take a look at the starters for the South Point Lady Pointers. Molly Adams, a junior, will start at forward. She scored 7 points in the loss to Chesapeake Tuesday night. Peyton Williamson, a junior, will start at guard. She had 3 points. Jocelyn Skeens, a junior, will start at forward. Samaya Bradburn, a junior, will start at guard, and Amaya Ellis, a freshman, getting the start tonight for the South Point Lady Pointers. Again, for South Point, Molly Adams, Peyton Williamson, Jocelyn Skeens, Samaya Bradburn, and Amaya Ellis. South Point 0-4, 0-3 in the OVC, coached by Todd Pennington in his first season. South Point's wearing the dark blue uniforms, white letters and numerals trimmed in gold, pointers in block letters arched across the number on the front of the jersey. Ironton in the home white uniforms, orange letters and numerals trimmed in black. Ironton in block letters straight across the front of the jersey. Right now, the introduction of the starters by Rick McKnight for Ironton. Again, Addison Neal, Lexi McCall, Lily Lewis, Addison Murray, and Chloe Patterson. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Buckeye Monument Company, 2409 South 3rd Street. Not a bad crowd for a Friday night. Girls high school basketball. Early in the season, they kind of flipped the scheduling. Usually you see Ironton's boys play on Tuesday, Friday, and the girls were Monday, Thursday. They kind of flipped that the last couple years where the girls can play on the big nights, Tuesday, Friday, and the boys play on Monday, Thursday. Then they switch it to the second half of the season. Back to boys on Tuesday, Friday. Lily Lewis jumping center for Ironton. Molly Adams for South Point. It is tip-off time, and tonight's opening tip-off is brought to you by the Ironton Elks Lodge 177 at 416 Park Avenue. Pointers control the tap. First possession goes to the Lady Pointers. Samaya Bradburn over to the right side gives to Molly Adams. Now a pass to the top of the key to Amaya Ellis. Ellis will give to Peyton Williamson to the left side for a three-point shot by Skeens. It's no good. Lexi McCall with the rebound. First offensive series for Ironton as McCall gives to Addison Murray running the point for the Lady Tigers. Murray dribbling right, throws back out to the top of the key to Addison Neal, back to Murray, right wing. Murray dribbles out to the right point, goes to the top of the key to Lexi McCall. McCall double-teamed, underhands a pass to Murray right side. Murray dribbles to the wing, gives to Addie Neal, drives in the lane, runner with the right hand won't go. Patterson fighting for the rebound, can't get it, but Neal does. She'll give it to Lily Lewis, who lost the basketball. First turnover for Ironton. Bradburn in the front court for the Pointers. Bradburn picks up her dribble. They get it to the top of the key and now swing it left side to Williamson, who drives baseline. Shot blocked. Murray got a hand on it. Maybe McCall did as well. McCall dribbles into the front court for the Tigers. McCall out to Murray. Murray over to Patterson left side. To Addie Neal. Neal back out to McCall. McCall gets a screen, dribbles in the paint, jump stop, throws it up, off the glass, it rolls around and drops in. Lexi McCall gives Ironton a 2-0 lead. There was 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Samaya Bradburn with it for the Pointers. She'll hand off to Williamson, who dribbles right, throws to the right elbow to Amaya Ellis. Ellis pressured out top by Neal. They work it to Adams, right side, back out top to Ellis. Ellis will drive in the paint, throws it up with a left hand off the glass and rim, no good. Rebound tip to Patterson. Patterson will give to Murray, back come the Tigers. Murray into the front court, slams on the brakes, sets up the offense. Dribbles right, takes it to the block, runner is up and off the mark. Backside rebound, grabbed by Adams. Adams ahead again to Bradburn. Samaya Bradburn in the front court. Driving all the way to the hoop, and she's grabbed on her way to the basket. That's going to be a non-shooting foul, so they'll inbound on the baseline. For the foul's whistled on Chloe Patterson, her first, team foul number 1. Our first sub of the game comes with 5:45 to play, and it's freshman Paisley Fitzpatrick checking in for Lily Lewis. Adams with the inbound baseline, throws it into the elbow right side to Ellis. They get it out to Williamson, now back to Adams. Bounces it back out to Williamson. They swing it around the perimeter in the corner left side to Bradburn. Bradburn skip pass back out top to Adams. To the right side, gives to Williamson. Williamson driving, scoops it up with the right hand. Shot won't go, but she's fouled. And that will put Peyton Williamson at the line for 2 for the Pointers. Chloe Patterson, guilty of foul number 2. That's the second on the team. And she will be replaced in the lineup after the first free throw. It is Peyton Williamson at the line for 2 shots. First one is no good. Hit the back of the rim and comes out. Marley Travis is in for Ironton, replacing Chloe Patterson. Second shot for Williamson is up and also no good, but she chases down her own rebound outside the arc right side. Back out on the wing to Bradburn, who takes the 3 and hits it. Samaya Bradburn puts South Point on top, 3-2. 5:16 to play in the opening quarter. Here's Murray, dumping it off down low to Addie Neal. Turnaround shot blocked by Bradburn, and Bradburn clears the loose ball. Long pass ahead to Adams right side. Crossover dribble in the paint, scoops it up, hits the underside of the rim. Murray has the rebound, then has it stolen away. Grabbed by Ellis, throws it down low, and then they throw it away to the Pointers. First turnover of the night for South Point. Murray into the front court. Murray clearing it out, sets up in between the circles. Moves left. She's picked up by Williamson. Gives to McCall on the wing. Foul line extended. McCall will dribble to the foul line. Scoops it out to the right side to Marley Travis, who takes it baseline. Her runner from the block is no good, partially blocked. Loose ball grab by the Pointers. Outlet pass goes to Bradburn. Driving in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Lexi McCall. And the Pointers will keep possession inbounding on the baseline. Left to the bucket with 4:22 to play in the first quarter. Pass comes in to Bradburn, who drives and got a little bump from behind. Flips it out to Williamson. Williamson to Skeens, back out top. Another three-point shot in and out by Bradburn. Ironton gets the rebound. Murray ahead for the Tigers. Addison Murray stops, throws it off the hands of Fitzpatrick, who chases it down in between the circles and gets it back to her point guard. Murray to the right side to Addie Neal. Neal dribbles in the paint. Runner with the right hand. Off the glass won't go, but she's fouled, and Addison Neal will be at the line to shoot 2. Amaya Ellis picks up her first foul. Team foul number 1. We'll get a sub after the first free throw. Addison Neal, senior, at the line for 2 shots. He's averaging 3 points a game. First attempt up and good. She's now 5 for 11 from the stripe this season. Addie Sexton, a freshman, checking in for Samaya Bradburn. 3-3, just past the halfway mark of quarter number 1. The second free throw, no good, missed to the right. Rebound chased down, though, by Lexi McCall. McCall will drive under the bucket, shot blocked. Molly Adams swats it away, and the ball lands out of bounds, so Ironton will inbound on the baseline. Murray will throw it in. Baseline right of the bucket. Murray lobs into McCall in the paint. Point blank range, missed it off the back iron. Rebound grab by Adams. Tied at 3. South Point in transition. A baseline jumper from the left side up and in by Jocelyn Skeens. A little 15-footer from the short corner. And that puts South Point back up by 2, 5-3. 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Hounded out top by Williamson. Gives to Neal. Neal will drive, splits a couple of defenders. Nice bounce pass down low. McCall has her shot blocked, but she's fouled by Molly Adams. First on her, second on the team, and that puts Lexi McCall at the line for 2 shots. McCall leading the team in scoring, 7.7 per game. At the line for 2, where she has struggled this year, but calmly hits the first. 3 points for her. Bradburn back in for South Point, replacing Peyton Williamson. This one for the tie, and it's long, no good, so we stay at a 5-4 game. Pointers with the rebound and the basketball. 3:13 to play. Clock rolls here in the first quarter. Ironton man-to-man defense. Here's Bradburn, spinning to her right, gives to Adams. Adams to the right side finds Skeens, who dribbles out top, takes it to the elbow left side, bounce pass backdoor, stolen away by Addie Neal. Here come the Tigers. Neal sprinting down the floor. She'll drive, dishes across the lane to Murray. Murray picks up the basketball, back to Neal, left corner, 3-point shot, good! Addison Neal with her first 3 of the season. The Tigers go up to 7-5. give it up to get it back, and that's what Neal did and got the three-point shot out of it. And South Point turns the basketball over as Samaya Bradburn pressured defensively. Molly Adams was over there, or Marley Travis was over there. South Point with 3 turnovers here in the first. Ironton with a 2-point lead. 2:33 to play in the first quarter. Murray across midcourt. She's fouled right there at the stripe by Samaya Bradburn. That's her first, team foul number 3. Again, the rule in high school basketball, 5 fouls per quarter. They reset at the end of each quarter, and on the 5th foul, it is a 2 free throw situation. Addison Murray takes the inbounds pass. Gets by Bradburn, drives the lane, runner won't go. McCall gets the rebound and the putback and a foul. Lexi McCall with a chance at a 3-point play as the foul is whistled against Amaya Ellis. That's her second, team foul number 4. Ellis replaced in the lineup by Cassidy McComas, another freshman. Seen 3 freshmen play tonight, and the free throw won't go, but Ironton still has a 4-point lead, 9-5. 2:15 to play in the first quarter. There's Bradburn, right wing, bouncing it back out to Adams. Adams at the right point, guarded by Fitzpatrick, swings it to the left side to Sexton. Now in the corner to Jocelyn Skeens, back out to Adams. Right side feed goes to Bradburn. Bradburn back out top to Skeens. In the corner, finds Sexton. Back out to Skeens, now to Bradburn. Bradburn dribbles left, gives to Adams, who takes it baseline, scoops it up, draws the foul. That goes against Addison Neal, her first, team foul number 3. And 2 free throws will be coming up for South Point's junior, Molly Adams. 4 juniors on the team. They have no seniors. They have no sophomores. The free throw by Adams is up and in. Her first point of the night. Adams, Williamson, Skeens, Bradburn, all juniors. And then Tariana Taylor has the second free throw. Drops for Adams as well to make it a 9-7 game. Ironton quickly down the floor. McCall under the bucket, works her way to the left side. Gets it out to Chloe Patterson, who launches a 3. It's an air ball. Rebound saved by Addison Neal. She'll throw it into the paint, but stolen away by Cassidy McComas. 3rd turnover for the Fighting Tigers. With 90 seconds to play, they lead it by 2. South Point has the basketball. Bounce pass in the corner, left side to Skeens. Skeens back out top to Sexton. Sexton tries a pass right, knocked away. Loose ball picked up by the Tigers. Here comes McCall, driving to the block right side. Runner off the glass, won't go. And then she commits the foul on the rebound. Jocelyn Skeens got the rebound, and then Lexi McCall commits her first foul. That's team foul number 4. Both teams with 4 fouls. Peyton Royal will check in for the first time tonight. 5'9" sophomore in for Lexi McCall. (9-7), 1:10 to go, first quarter. Bradburn with a backdoor bounce pass. Nice feed to a cutting Jocelyn Skeens. Missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and Ironton will have possession with 63 seconds left. And here comes Ava Dufour into the lineup, a 5'5" freshman. And Ironton, young basketball team as well. She replaces another freshman in Marley Travis. Chloe Patterson takes the inbounds pass. South Point going man-to-man full court. Patterson dribbles into the front court. Throws on the baseline. There's Dufour with a baseline jumper. No good. Rebound chased down by Peyton Royal. Royal in the corner. Out to Murray. Murray to Patterson. She'll take another 3 top of the key. This one rims out. Murray the offensive rebound. The putback high off the glass. She banks it in. It's a Liberty bank shot. And Addison Murray has her first bucket of the night. 33 seconds to play. Tigers by 4, 11-7. South Point with the ball and a foul in the paint. Whistled against Paisley Fitzpatrick, her first. That's team foul number 5. 2 free throws coming up for Molly Adams, who just had a couple of free throws a moment ago. We talked about South Point and their freshmen. Tariana Taylor, Belle Kaufman. First free throw rims out to the right. Addie Sexton, Brinley Stamper, Amaya Ellis, Cassidy McComas. Into the game comes Brinley Stamper, one of those freshmen, and Tariana Taylor, another freshman, back in. So you've got a lot of young players on the floor right now. Molly Adams, the junior, and she missed that one as well. Rebound knocked around, and it goes out of bounds, and Peyton Royal was the last to touch it. Pointers keep possession, still down by 4, 11-7, 27.3 on the clock. Adams will throw it in. Adams out top to Bradburn. Bradburn guarded by Murray. Spins at the top of the key. Bounce pass on the wing to Taylor. Taylor cut off on the drive by Patterson. Finds Stamper on the wing. Stamper back out to Bradburn with 14 to play. She'll drive right side. Runner is up and no good. Got her own rebound. Follows it up off the glass and in. 5 points for Samaya Bradburn, 11-9. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Murray has the ball knocked away. It will bounce into the backcourt as the buzzer sounds, but Ironton has a 2-point lead after 1 quarter of play. Ironton 11, South Point 9. Back with the second quarter after this break on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for. Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar. Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
Well, you get a look, if you're watching on Kool TV, of Mike Freeman, the head coach of the Fighting Tigers, giving some final instructions to his team as we get ready to start the second quarter. Ironton leads 11-9 over South Point. 5 points for Lexi McCall leads the way for the Tigers, and Samaya Bradburn has 5 for the Lady Pointers. South Point gets the ball to start the second quarter. And Peyton Williamson will throw it in. Lily Lewis back to the floor. Lexi McCall back there as well. And Addie Neal hits the floor as well. Now they're checking with the scores table, and it will be Ironton basketball. We think. South Point won the tip. We didn't have a jump ball. Right, we didn't have a tie-up. So it will be Ironton basketball. Lexi McCall will throw it in for the Tigers. Addison Murray running the point for Ironton. Crosses the midcourt stripe and angles to the right side. Picks up the dribble. Gives it to Addie Neal, who moves to the block. Nice feed across the lane. Lily Lewis banks it in. Another Liberty Bank shot. The first points for Lily Lewis this season. And Ironton goes up 13-9. Lady Pointers with the basketball. Peyton Williamson to the left side to Jocelyn Skeens. Back out top to Bradburn. Bradburn gives to Taylor. Taylor lost the dribble. Feeds it left side to Skeens, who moves to the right and hands off to Stamper. Stamper bounce pass top of the key to Williamson. Driving right side. Kicks it off in the corner to Skeens for a three-point shot. No good. Rebound grab by Addie Neal. Neal gives to Murray. Throws it ahead to Patterson. Patterson dribbles it off her foot. Turnover number 4 for the Tigers. South Point in transition. Right side. Driving to the hoop. Runner off the glass won't go by Skeens. Another offensive board for the Pointers. They kick it out to Skeens, who takes a three. Off the glass and rim, no good. McCall has the rebound. Taken away from her by Stamper. Stamper kicks it out left side to Taylor for 3. She missed the shot. Got her own rebound and flips it back out top to Skeens. Skeens will launch a 3 from straight on, no good. And Addison Murray chases down the rebound. Sprints down the floor. Murray, right side, drives right to the hoop. Runner is up, no good. Rebound. Murray gets it in the corner. Murray back out on the wing. It's knocked out of bounds by Taylor. A frenetic pace back and forth the last couple of trips. Molly Adams back to the floor for South Point, replacing Jocelyn Skeens. Ironton still leading by 4, and we get a timeout taken by Mike Freeman, head coach of the Tigers. This will be a 30-second timeout with Ironton leading 13-9. This 30-second timeout is brought to you by Patties and Pints. Stop in for lunch or dinner, get delicious burgers, wings, salads, and more. It's Patties and Pints, 211 Adams Street in Ironton. Fighting Tigers have lost back-to-back games and playing much better basketball here tonight, committing just 4 turnovers in the first quarter and plus. They had averaged 33 a game with a high of 52 against Portsmouth. South Point's committed 4 turnovers as well. Ironton will have the basketball inbounding in the corner. Across the way. 13-9. They lead it. 6:37 to play in the first half. Neal into Murray. Murray dribbles right. Then a hand check. No, a double dribble. Yeah, double dribble is called. So that's turnover number 5 for Ironton. The ball goes back to the Lady Pointers. Team split last year. South Point won by 2. Ironton won by 9. Taylor with the basketball for the Pointers. Taylor picked up by Patterson, drives baseline, got double teamed, finds Adams, short corner left. Her 17-footer is up and good. That's 4 for Molly Adams. The lead is down to 2, 13-11. 6:16 to play, first half. Here's Addie Neal pulling up, taking a long 3 left side. This one is long. Rebound chased down by Adams. She'll give to Taylor. And the freshman guard will hand off to Samaya Bradburn. Bradburn across midcourt, gives to Williamson. Skip pass to Adams, now to Taylor on the wing, right side. Back out top to Williamson. She'll swing it to the left point to Stamper. Stamper back to the right side off the foot of Bradburn, but Stamper was there to pick it up. Gives it right back to Bradburn, who gives to Williamson. Driving baseline, nice feed across the paint. Missing the shot is Stamper. Ironton rebound. Back come the Tigers. Murray on the run in the corner to Neal. Driving baseline, ball poked away from behind and lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Pointers. Ironton will have it. Subs for both teams. Paisley Fitzpatrick and Marley Travis in for Ironton. And we'll see Jocelyn Skeens and Cassidy McComas back to the floor for the Pointers. Patterson and Lewis will go to the bench for Ironton. Stamper and Taylor for the Pointers. Fitzpatrick bounces in to McCall, left of the key. She'll take it in the lane. A leaner with the right hand won't go. Rebound grab by Williamson. Pointers back down the floor. Bradburn driving to the block. Kicks it out right side to Adams. Now to the top of the key to Williamson. Williamson spinning at the foul line. Flips it out right side. 19-foot jumper is short. Rebound off the knee of Fitzpatrick and out of bounds, and South Point will keep possession. Lady Pointers inbounding on the baseline. Left of the bucket. Molly Adams will trigger that inbound pass. Adams looking on the wing, finds Bradburn. Back to Adams in the corner for a 3. It's long, no good. Rebound chased down by Marley Travis. Good hustle to grab that basketball. She'll give to Murray. Murray pressured in the backcourt by Bradburn. Sprints across the stripe, stops top of the key, gives to Addie Neal. Neal to McCall, left side. McCall puts the ball on the deck, drives the paint, kicks it out to Fitzpatrick, who launches a 3, and it's an air ball. It goes out of bounds, and the Pointers will have possession. 4:47 to play. 13-11. Each team has scored a bucket here in the second quarter. As we wind our way to the halfway mark of quarter number 2. Molly Adams picked up by Addison Murray just across the midcourt stripe. Adams moves right, backdoor feed underneath, and just a quick shot taken by Jocelyn Skeens, no good. I think she threw that one up as she was falling down. McCall grabs the rebound, gives to Murray. Murray across midcourt, gives to Neal, back to Murray, right side, driving baseline. She's bumped, and they're going to score that. Is that continuation? No, they're saying it's on the floor. Fans hoping for the old NBA continuation. They will not get it. Cassidy McComas picks up her first foul, team foul number 1. Hayden Royal back to the floor for Ironton, replacing Marley Travis. So the common foul will force Ironton to throw it in baseline. Addison Murray will throw it in. Murray into McCall, right corner. She'll hand off to Murray. Murray picks up the dribble, back to McCall, right side, in the corner. She's double teamed. Tries to get out of it by throwing it off the leg of Adams, but missed and hit the end line. Turnover number 6 for Ironton. That's one place you don't want to be on the inbound, right there in the corner. And McCall got stuck down there. But the Tigers still lead by 2, 13-11. Molly Adams up the floor, crosses the midcourt stripe. Crossover dribble, moves right, hands off to Bradburn. Bradburn back to Adams. Adams moves left, hands off on the wing to Williamson. Back out top to Bradburn. She'll work it to the right side. Here's a 19-foot jumper by Skeens, no good. Air ball, rebound grab by Murray. Murray looking down the floor, long pass ahead to McCall, catching right side. Layup good. Liberty bank shot and a layup by Lexi McCall. Good transition by the Tigers, and a full timeout has been taken by Todd Pennington as we get a look at the replay heading to break. 15-11. Ironton with the lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Four-point lead for Ironton, 15-11, 3:35 to play in the first half. Ironton equaling its biggest lead of the night. They've had a 4-point lead on several occasions, 15-11, 13-9, 11-7, 9-5. And looking to add to that. They'll go full court press here as South Point looks to inbound. Molly Adams trying to get it in. Molly bounces in, and it's stolen away, but we get a jump ball tie-up. That will give the ball to South Point. Good defense by Addie Neal, grabbing the basketball from Samaya Bradburn. So they'll try it again. Trying to surprise South Point coming out of that timeout with full court pressure. Adams bounces in to Bradburn. Right back to Adams. Works against Addison Murray. Adams crosses midcourt, gets a screen, dribbles to the left side, takes it to the block. In trouble. Finds Cassidy McComas. Back out now to Skeens, who drives. A runner won't go. Rebound grab by McCall. Another rebound for Lexi, who hands off to Addison Murray. Murray across the midcourt stripe. Throws in the corner right side. Addie Neal bounce pass down low, and it's by Fitzpatrick. Turnover number 7 for Ironton. Pointer ball. Bradburn. Gets a screen there between the circles, moves left, hands off to Adams. Adams gets a screen, dribbles to the top of the key, feeds it in the corner right side to Williamson. Skip pass to the left point to Bradburn. Bradburn's pass is knocked away by Royal, chased down on the wing by Skeens. Skeens back out top to Williamson. Williamson moves right, tries the backdoor pass. It is caught by Adams, tries to throw it off of Murray, but Murray grabs the ball before it went out of bounds. Long pass ahead to McCall. Out on the right side, Addie Neal for 3. Off the glass and in. A Liberty bank shot, and the second 3 of the night by Addison Neal. She has 7. The Tigers lead it by 7, 18-11. 2:11 to play in the first half. Here's Bradburn in an offensive foul. Moving screen whistled against Cassidy McComas. That's her second. Look at the replay on this one as Addie Neal stepped into it. High arcing bank shot from long range. 5 turnovers for South Point. Second team foul, by the way. 2:08 to play. Ironton by 7. And Addie Neal will throw it in. Neal into Murray. Back to Neal just across the stripe. Neal moves left. gives to McCall. McCall, skip pass, right side. Neal stepping into another three, and this one is long, no good. Rebound grabbed by South Point's Peyton Williamson. Williamson finds McComas, now back to Bradburn. Bradburn in the front court, right side to Williamson. Right back to Bradburn. Runner from the block won't go, but she's fouled. We'll give and go right there. And a couple of free throws will be coming up. Addison Neal picks up her second foul. Team foul number 1 this quarter. And Bradburn will be at the line for 2 shots. Samaya Bradburn, 5 points for the junior. Free throw up and in. Interesting that she stands probably a good 6 to 8 inches off the foul line. Usually when you see free throw shooters do that, they actually have a jump shot, but she doesn't. Just a typical free throw look. And her second shot is in and out, no good. 18-12. McCall with the rebound. Chloe Patterson back in for Ironton. Here's Murray moving left. They'll double her. Finds McCall. McCall will walk. As she turned, I think she was surprised how much room she had there in the lane on the way to the bucket. 8 turnovers for Ironton, but still leading by 6, under 90 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Bradburn, dribbling away from the screen, firing in the corner, left side, schemes for 3, missed it, backside rebound, grabbed by Fitzpatrick. She'll give to Murray. Murray ahead to Patterson, left side. Chloe Patterson, skip pass right side, Royal from 18. This one is off the rim and bounces over the backboard. So South Point will have possession. And Coach Mike Freeman said, you had a lane to the bucket right there. Take that. 64 seconds left. Tigers by 6. Bradburn crosses the midcourt stripe. Angles right. Hands off on the wing to Williamson. They work around the perimeter left side now to Skeens. Back out top to Sexton. Here's a 3 from Bradburn, and she banks one in. Samaya Bradburn with her second 3 of the night. It's 18-15. Tigers by 3 with 40 seconds to play. Murray dribbling right side. Dribbled it off her knee and out of bounds. Unforced error, turnover number 9 for the Tigers. Molly Adams back in. .35 seconds to play. 3-point Ironton lead. Adams into Bradburn. Back to Adams. Picked up by Royal. Adams dribbles left, takes it right to the hoop, scoops it up with the right hand, banks it in and draws the foul. A chance to tie the game on the old-fashioned 3-point play. Lexi McCall with her second foul. Team foul number 2. The lead is down to 1, and Adams, who is 2 for 4 at the foul line, will have a chance to tie the game. And she got it. So we are tied at 18 after Ironton had a 6-point lead. 18-18. 18 seconds to go. Murray gives to McCall between the circles. Now to the left side to Royal. Royal back to McCall with 10 to play. 9 seconds. McCall, a runner from the foul line. Missed it to the left. Rebound grab by the Pointers. Outlet pass goes to Adams. 3 seconds and 2. Adams lets one fly from the left side. No good as the buzzer sounds, and we've come to the end of the first half. Tied at 18. Ironton and South Point. We'll be back after this timeout with a halftime report. News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small your need to keep your firearms safe, and have layaway and delivery options available. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Now, back to Jason Filyow.
Tied at 18 here as we are at halftime at the Conley Center. Ironton had a 7-point lead, but the Pointers in the first half on a 7-0 run to knot the game at 18. Let's take a look at the scoring for tonight's game. First half, Ironton was led by Addison Neal and Lexi McCall. 7 points apiece for them. Addison Neal had a couple of threes, her first 2 threes of the season, and 1 for 2 at the line. McCall, 3 field goals, 1 for 3 at the line. 2 points each for Lily Lewis and Addison Murray to round out the scoring. Marley Travis, Ava Dufour, Paisley Fitzpatrick, Peyton Royal, and Chloe Patterson played and didn't score in the first half for the Tigers. For South Point, it was Samaya Bradburn leading the way. She had a couple of threes, 2, 1 for 2 at the foul line. 7 points for Molly Adams, a couple of buckets, 2 for 4 from the stripe. And that's all the scoring for South Point. 2 players. Tariana Taylor, Peyton Williamson, Jocelyn Skeens, Addie Sexton, Brinley Stamper, and Amaya Ellis, along with Cassidy McComas, played but didn't score in the first half for South Point. 18-18 is the score at the break. Back after this timeout with a look at some more halftime statistics, which is brought to you by Iron City Hardware, 116 South 3rd Street. And we'll do that after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
18-18 is the score at halftime. Let's take a look at some more halftime statistics powered by Iron City Hardware, 116 South 3rd Street. Ironton 2 for 5 from the foul line. South Point hit 4 of 9. The Tigers had 2 threes, both of those from the hands of Addison Neal. South Point also with 2 threes, and both of those came from Samaya Bradburn. Tigers committed 9 first-half turnovers. South Point had 5. Foul situation has Lexi McCall and Addie Neal with 2 fouls apiece. Chloe Patterson also with 2 fouls for the Tigers. Cassidy McComas, Amaya Ellis with 2 fouls for the Lady Pointers. Ironton 11 points in the first, 7 in the second for 18. South Point 9 and 9 for their total of 18. We are tied at the break. Ironton and South Point 18-18. Our halftime stats powered by Iron City Hardware. They've got all you need for winter. We'll get down there early tomorrow for all the snow coming in. They've got ice melt, shovels, sleds. They've got a lot more. Stop in and see Jim and his crew tomorrow morning. Iron City Hardware. We'll be back after this final timeout to start the second half. Ironton and South Point all knotted at 18 here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Hello everyone, I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Ironton will get the ball to start the second half, tied at 18. Jason Fillion back with you at the Conley Center on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV. Kool TV James and Trey Collier running the controls for us here tonight, keeping us live. Video streaming. Chloe Patterson with the inbound to Lexi McCall, second half underway. Lexi McCall dribbles into the paint, stops at the foul line, kicks it out to Patterson, who launches a three. This one's off the back iron, no good. Rebound grab by Addie Neal, follows it up. It's blocked with a foul, and Addison Neal will go back to the free throw line. Molly Adams commits her second personal foul, team foul number 1 here in the third quarter. Addison Neal, 1 for 2 at the foul line in the first half. Tied for high point honors with Lexi McCall, 7 points. And Neal's first free throw attempt rolls out no good. Second attempt to put her team back on top. You've got Lily Lewis, Lexi McCall, Addison Neal, Addison Murray, and Chloe Patterson. The 5 in the white uniforms on the floor for the Tigers. Second shot good. Neal goes 1 for 2 again, and the Tigers lead it by 1, 19-18. South Point with the basketball. They had a 5-3 lead at one point in this game. That was their biggest of the night. Here's the ball knocked away by Addison Neal. Couldn't get the steal, but knocked it into the scorer's table. Right there in front of Joni Igo and the official scorekeeper, and Jeremy Williams, the clock operator. Adams gets the ball in to Jocelyn Skeens. Right back to Adams, right side. Out to Skeens, who dribbles left, hands off to Peyton Williamson. Nearly walked. Gives it to Samaya Bradburn. Bradburn dribbling left, now back to the right. Gets a screen, takes it to the block. Backdoor feed and a foul. Oh, they scored the bucket? Did he score the... Oh, he scored the bucket on that. I thought that foul happened on the floor. Oh, they call the foul on Lexi McCall. That's her third. Team foul number 1, so it's a one free throw situation here for Peyton Williamson, who got her first bucket on that. And the free throw is up and good, but they're going to wave it off. She crossed the line before that ball made it halfway there. So it's just 2 points, and South Point regains the lead. Their first lead since they were up 5-4. 20-19, South Point, 7:15 to play in the third quarter. Here's Murray up the right sideline. In the corner to Patterson. Patterson dribbles back out to the wing. Bounce pass to McCall. McCall moves right. Spins, comes back to the left. Crossover dribble to the right side again. She'll hand off. Nope, fakes the handoff to Patterson. Instead throws it back out to her. She'll find Murray at the top of the jump circle. Resets the offense. Murray moves right. Pass intended for Addie Neal is knocked out of bounds by Bradburn. The Tigers will inbound side court with 6:48 to play in the third. Patterson in the corner to Neal. Right back to Patterson. Finds Murray between the circles. Murray dribbles left. Bounce pass to McCall. Foul line extended on the wing. McCall back to Neal. Neal splits a couple of defenders. Dribble the ball off the knee of Ellis. A turnover. Bradburn on a run out. Left side layup won't go. Offensive rebound put back up by Skeens. Missed it, but she draws the foul, and Skeens will be at the line to shoot 2 as that foul is whistled against Lexi McCall, her 4th. That's big. 4 fouls on McCall, second on the team. 10 turnovers for the Tigers. And Skeens will be at the line to shoot 2. Jocelyn Skeens, the junior, hasn't scored tonight. A couple of free throws here. Her first trips to the line. And that one rims out no good. Paisley Fitzpatrick in for Lexi McCall. You got to wonder how long McCall will be out with her 2 fouls. Second free throw, no good. Patterson has the rebound. And we're going to walk. Never really had possession, and no reach-in foul is called. That's 11 turnovers now for Ironton. Pointers still lead by 1. Molly Adams will throw it in baseline. Adams bouncing in the paint to Bradburn, and she walked. Just the 6th turnover for the Lady Pointers. Ironton basketball. Addie Neal up the left sideline. They'll try to trap her. Pass is tipped, grabbed by Fitzpatrick, bouncing back out to Murray, who moves right, bouncing to Patterson in the corner. Moves baseline, runner is up off the glass, no good. Lewis, the offensive rebound on the putback. Lily Lewis with her 4th point. Ironton regains the lead, 21-20. That was a Liberty Bank shot. Just past the 6-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Tigers by 1. Here's Williamson moving baseline left side. Flips it back in the corner for a 3 by Bradburn. No good. Lewis the rebound. Has it knocked out of her hands. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick back to Patterson, who finds Murray. Murray crosses the midcourt stripe. Hounded by Skeens. Now they'll try to double her on the wing. Bounce pass in the corner goes to Neal. Neal moves baseline. Bounce pass in the paint. Lewis scoops it up and banks it in. Lily Lewis with 4 straight. The Tigers lead it by 3. Another Liberty Bank shot. 23-20, 5:20 to go. Cross-court pass is grabbed by Skeens. Skeens dribbles outside the arc, throws it down low and off the backside of Murray. That's turnover number 7. Tigers back down the floor. Murray has it poked away, right to Neal. Neal driving, shot won't go, but she's fouled, and Addie Neal will go back to the free throw line. Amaya Ellis with her 3rd, team foul number 2. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Todd Pennington. This is a 30-second timeout taken by the Pointers. We'll have free throws coming up from Addison Neal in just a moment after the 30-second timeout by South Point, with Ironton leading 23-20. This 30-second timeout is brought to you by the Armory Smokehouse. You can book your holiday parties now, or they can cater for you. Call today, 740-306-0764 for the Armory Smokehouse in Ironton. 23-20, Fighting Tigers lead. South Point had a brief lead of 20-19 early in the 3rd quarter, but it's been 4 straight for the Tigers, and a chance to add to that with a couple of free throws from senior Addison Neal, who is 2 for 4 from the foul line. Neal's had a big game, 8 points for her. Lily Lewis with 6 points. Lily coming out to play this year for the first time since her freshman year, I believe. And here's Neal. 1 for 2 in the second half, 1 for 2 in the first half, and she's short on the first one. Well, she follows suit. She'll hit this one. Cassidy McComas checked in during that timeout for South Point. The second free throw from Addie Neal is good. 3 for 6 from the line, 1 for 2 each time, 24-20. Ironton with a 4-point lead. 5:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. Pointer basketball. Here's Williamson to Jocelyn Skeens. Skeens dribbles left, picks up the basketball, gives to Bradburn, who walked. That's 3 turnovers this quarter for South Point. Addie Neal into Addison Murray, back to Neal. They try to trap right across the timeline. Nearly got it. They did get a steal out of it, and a foul is called. Pass was tipped. Bradburn got the steal. Then she got bumped by Addison Neal. That's her 3rd foul. Team foul number 3. Turnover number 12 for the Fighting Tigers. You want to keep that number right there. You want to see it go up too much more. That got them in a lot of trouble the last couple of games. Here's Bradburn. Crossing midcourt, left side feed, goes to Williamson. In the corner, finds Skeens. Skeens dribbles all the way back out top and hands off to Adams. Adams dribbling left, gives in the corner to Williamson. Williamson winds her way in the paint, and she is fouled on the floor. I thought she walked before that. I think Coach Freeman thought the same thing, but Paisley Fitzpatrick picks up her 2nd foul, team foul number 4. So now Ironton is a foul away from putting South Point at the line, and we still have over half of the quarter to go. Adams to Bradburn. Back to Adams in the left corner. Back out to Bradburn. Bradburn moving right. Yeah, somebody in the crowd yelled 3 seconds. Yeah, Cassidy McComas was in there for about a half a minute. Missed the shot. Tigers rebound. Here's Murray. Murray has it knocked out of her hands, and it goes out of bounds, so the Tigers will keep possession. Ironton inbounding. On the baseline, Peyton Royal will throw it in. Royal looking, bouncing in to Murray, back out to Neal, a three-point shot. She got it. Addison Neal, another three-point shot. That's her third of the game. It's 27-20. Ironton equaling its biggest lead of the night. Halfway through the third quarter. Here's Williamson driving to the hoop, right side, runner blocked by Lily Lewis. Williamson picks it up, back out on the wing to Bradburn. Bradburn is fouled. So now South Point will be at the line for 2 shots. Addison Neal with her 4th foul. That's trouble. So you've got Addison Neal and Lexi McCall with 4 fouls apiece. Free throws from Samaya Bradburn coming up. Bradburn has not scored here in the third quarter. She had 9 in the first half. We'll see Marley Travis check in for Addie Neal after this first free throw, which is no good, rims out. So here's Travis, the freshman, in for the senior, Addison Neal. Second shot by Bradburn is up and also no good. Rebound grabbed by Murray, and then we get a whistle. We get a foul or a jump ball. It is a foul. Reach-in foul called on Peyton Williamson. That's her first, team foul number 3. 3:44 left, third quarter. Ironton by 7. Some pressure here from South Point. Chloe Patterson takes the inbounds pass. Go trap out of this are the pointers. Patterson, cross-court pass to Travis. Travis across the timeline, finds Peyton Royal, dribbling left, and she is fouled, hits the shot. I thought they were going to call the walk. Peyton Royal drew the foul, has a chance at a three-point play. And it was a Liberty Bank shot. Foul was called on Peyton Williamson, her second. Team foul number 4. First bucket for Peyton Royal. And a make here at the line would put Ironton up by double digits. The sophomore's free throw is no good, so it stays 29-20. Ironton by 9, biggest lead of the night. 3:26 to go. South Point basketball. Here's Bradburn on the wing left side. Back out top to Skeens, who hands off to Adams. Adams swings it right to Williamson. Back out top to Skeens. Skeens will drive to the block, picks up the dribble, flips it out in the corner, left side, three-point shot by Bradburn, no good. Adams, the rebound, falls down with the basketball. Loose ball is grabbed by Lily Lewis. We get a jump ball, and South Point will keep possession with 3:05 to play. Substitution for South Point, Addie Sexton back to the floor. Tariana Taylor also back in, both freshmen. Williamson inbounding from the baseline, left side, into Bradburn on the wing. Bradburn guarded by Addison Murray. Bounce pass to Williamson. Williamson back out top and almost knocked away by Peyton Royal, but Addie Sexton caught it, then got fouled by Royal. That is her first. And South Point already in the bonus situation will send Addie Sexton, the freshman, to the line for 2 shots. Sexton has not scored here this evening. 2:55 to go. She, as well, stands behind the free throw line and hits the first. Just like several of her teammates. And the second shot, she steps up and then takes the free throw, left it short. Chloe Patterson, the rebound, bounces out to Peyton Royal. Royal dribbles through a double team, 29-21. Royal looking for Lewis, threw it away, turnover number 13. Back comes South Point. Here's a runner blocked. Samaya Bradburn is fouled, though, and she'll be at the line to shoot 2, 2:41 to go. That foul goes against Chloe Patterson, her third. 2 free throws here for Samaya Bradburn, who is 0 for 2 at the line this half. First free throw is good. 10 points for her. Molly Adams back in. Remember, South Point got down by 7 in the first half, closed the second quarter on a 7-0 run to tie the game at 18. Ironton had a 9-point lead. It's down to 7 right now, and it stays that way. Second free throw, no good. Lewis with the rebound. Tigers quickly down the floor. Royal runner is blocked. Bradburn hustling back and swatting the ball into the padding behind the backboard. But Ironton keeps possession with 2:34 to go. Royal into the inbound. Bounces into Lewis. Left side, missed the shot, but draws the foul, and Lily Lewis will be at the line for 2. Samaya Bradburn with her second foul. Team foul number 5. Both teams shooting free throws on every foul. Lily Lewis, 0 for 1 at the foul line this season. And the senior eyes the bucket. Free throw good. 7 points for her. If she makes this free throw attempt, she will be replaced in the lineup. She's standing well off the line as well. And she left that one short, 30-22. Ironton by 8. Bradburn with the basketball for South Point. 2:20 to go. Bradburn moves right. Backdoor pass goes off the knee of Royal. Grabbed by Lewis. 9 turnovers for South Point. And here comes Paisley Fitzpatrick in for Lily Lewis. Chloe Patterson with the inbound. South Point goes 1-3-1 in their full court trap. Patterson to Murray. Murray across the timeline. They try to trap her. She throws in the corner to Travis. Travis driving. Ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Tigers will inbound. 2:03 to play. Third quarter, Ironton by 8. And we get a timeout taken by Tigers. A 30-second timeout taken by Coach Mike Freeman. 2 minutes, 3 seconds to play in the third quarter. Ironton 30, South Point 22. And this 30-second timeout is brought to you by Patties and Pints. You can stop in at Patties and Pints for lunch or dinner. Get delicious burgers, wings, salads, and more. Stop in after the game. Stop in before the game. Just stop in. Patties and Pints, 211 Adams Street in Ironton. South Point had a 20-19 lead early in the third quarter. Ironton grabbed a 21-20 lead and has not relinquished it, going up by as many as 9 points, 29-20. And a bucket on this possession, obviously, would give Ironton its biggest lead of the evening. Ironton back in action Tuesday at Chesapeake. Royal with the inbound. Looking. Got to get it in. Bounce pass in toward Patterson is stolen away. Turnover number 14 for the Tigers. South Point in transition. Here's Taylor with the basketball. Taylor picks up her dribble on the wing. Feeds it back out top to Bradburn. Bradburn between the circles, picked up by Marley Travis. Moving right, gets by Travis in the lane, lost the ball, got bailed out with a foul. She was out of control there, and the reach-in foul is called on Marley Travis, her first. And we'll have 2 free throws for the Lady Pointers. And Samaya Bradburn will go back to the line. Bradburn 2 for 6 from the foul line tonight, 1 for 4 in the second half. First shot is good. She has 11 points and cuts the lead to 7, 30-23. Second shot is good as well. Bradburn 2 for 2, 30-24. And full court pressure once again. Here's Patterson across midcourt. Lobs on the wing to Travis, but it's thrown behind her. Travis can't hold on to it. Hits the sideline. Turnover, number 15 for the Tigers. South Point, again, making a charge at the end of the quarter, much like they did the second quarter. They've got it down to, should be 6. There we go, 30-24 on the board. 1:25 to go. Clock rolls. Here's Bradburn. You don't want to foul and put him at the line. Bradburn dribbling right against Murray. Steps back, launches a 3 over Murray. It's an air ball. Ball touched out of bounds by Molly Adams trying to save it. Tigers will get it back. Again, leading by 6. South Point 1-3-1, three-quarter court pressure. There's Patterson. Back to Murray. Murray dribbles left, angles to the middle, gives to Patterson. Patterson driving, takes it to the hoop, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound grab by Peyton Williamson. Back come the Pointers. Williamson driving against Murray, scoops it up and banks it in. Went coast to coast, and now it is a 30-26 game. Ironton had possession to go up 10, but now they lead it by just 4. Travis walked, caught the ball, and shuffled the feet. 16 turnovers now for Ironton. South Point on a 6-1 run right now. 38 seconds to play. Third quarter, 30-26. Bradburn gives to Taylor. Taylor to Williamson. Williamson driving right side against Travis. Runner off the block goes, and a foul. Chance at a three-point play for Peyton Williamson. Marley Travis commits her second foul. Peyton Williamson 0 for 2 at the foul line. She did have an and one attempt, but lane violation on her wiped off that free throw attempt. This to pull it to within 1, and she's long on the free throw. Rebound knocked around. Williamson got it back. 23 seconds to play. Bounce pass left side. Bradburn left side. Shot no good. Murray grabs the rebound. 30-28. 13 seconds to play. Murray across the timeline, down low. Here's Travis back out on the wing to Royal. Now to Murray with 6 to play. Bounce pass to Patterson through her legs, but she'll go chase it down. Picks it up, throws this one off the glass and rim, no good. Buzzer sounds to bring the third quarter to a close. Tigers lead it by 2, hanging on at the end of the quarter, 30-28. Back with the fourth after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
This one's probably going down to the wire. 30-28. Ironton leads by 2. They had a 9-point lead, 29-20, before South Point went on an 8-1 run to end the quarter. Ironton still outscored South Point 12-10 in that quarter to go up by 2. Ironton will have the basketball. Back to the floor. Lexi McCall and Addison Neal, both of those players with 4 fouls apiece. They set out much of the third quarter. 2-3 zone defense here by the Pointers as Addie Neal has it between the circles. Just dribbling around. You got a 2-point lead, just force them to come out. Neal to the right side to Murray. Murray driving in the paint, lost the ball. It's grabbed by Bradburn. 17 Ironton turnovers. Bradburn going coast to coast. Stops on the wing, flips it back out top. Williamson launches a 3 for the lead. No good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Lexi McCall. McCall to Murray. Murray picked up at midcourt. Dribbles right. Bounce pass in the corner to Royal. Back out to Murray. Murray, one dribble. And in trouble now. Back out to Neal. Neal at the top of the key. Dribbles left side. Now finds McCall at the top of the key. She'll dribble to the foul line. Pull up 16-footer is off the mark to the right side. Rebound grabbed by Adams. Adams bounces ahead to Bradburn. Bradburn between the circles, guarded by Murray. Bradburn spins to the right in the corner to Addie Sexton. Back out to Taylor. Taylor drives against Lewis, and the ball is grabbed. Oh, they're going to call a foul? Oh, come on. Addie Neal grabbed the basketball. They call the foul on Lily Lewis. That's her first, team foul number 1. I don't know about that one. 6:48 to go. Molly Adams will throw it in baseline. Adams looking, and a 5-second violation is called. That's 10 turnovers for South Point. And the Pointers will get back into their 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap. Murray gives to McCall. McCall bounces back to Murray. Throws to the middle of the floor to Lewis to beat the 10 count. Over to the left side to Addie Neal. Neal, skip pass over the head of Murray and out of bounds. That's turnover number 18 for the Tigers. Still leading by 2, 30-28, 6:34 left. Fourth quarter. Adams gets it into Bradburn. Bradburn with 12 points tonight. Adams just 7 and hasn't scored this half. Bradburn spinning at the top of the key. Moves right. Gives to Adams, who lost the ball. Now keeps the dribble going. Drives baseline. Picks it up. Flips it back out to Bradburn outside the arc. Bradburn crossover dribble. Moves to the block. Runner is up and good. Tough shot for Samaya Bradburn, and that ties the game at 30. Here's Addie Neal, right side. Bounce pass in the lane to Lewis is knocked away. Neal picks it up. We get a jump ball tie-up. She was tied up by Bradburn, and South Point will have possession. That'll go down as a turnover. Jocelyn Skeens will check in for the Pointers. 30-30. Ironton going full court pressure, and a timeout has been taken. A full timeout by South Point coach Todd Pennington. We'll be back in 60 seconds, all tied at 30 with 6:01 to go on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25? 30. 1, 2, 6, 7, 11, 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
Well, they changed that full to a 30 while we were in the break, and South Point missed the transition bucket. Ironton has possession. Addison Murray with it with 5:32 to go. Murray will drive right side, lobbing it in the corner. Here's Neal for 3. In and out, no good. Royal, the offensive rebound. She follows it up and in. Peyton Royal with the bucket. And Coach Mike Freeman takes a timeout. This is a full timeout as we get a look at the putback from Peyton Royal. 32-30 Ironton. We're back in 60 on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
IRO.
Ironton by 2, 32-30. Long pass down the floor from Molly Adams to Abby Sexton, who drives. The runner won't go. Lily Lewis grabs the rebound, and she gives to Peyton Royal. Tigers by 2, 5:12 to play. Royal double teamed across midcourt, and we get a whistle and a timeout taken by Mike Freeman. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside as well. We got to get them in, folks. I'm telling you. Back in 60 with Ironton leading by 2 on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
32-30. Ironton with a 2-point lead, 5:09 to play in the fourth quarter. Fighting Tigers will inbound the basketball just to the right of the Tiger bench. Peyton Royal will throw it in. Royal in the corner to Addie Neal, driving baseline, cut off on the drive, flips it back out to Lexi McCall on the wing. McCall dribbles out top, back to Neal, left corner, three-point shot is long, no good. Rebound fought for, grabbed by South Point. We get a whistle. We're going to get a reach in. Is that going to be on Addie Neal? It is. That's her fifth. Addison Neal has just fouled out with a reach-in foul, 4:56 to play in the ballgame. She'll finish with 12 points tonight. And that is a big loss. Their senior guards are going out. Chloe Patterson back in. 32-30. Ironton by 2. There's Bradburn with the basketball, picked up by Royal. To the right side, finds Sexton. Sexton dribbles out top, gives to Molly Adams. Working that weave outside of the arc. Bradburn with it. Bradburn dribbling in the corner, right side. A three-point shot by Sexton off the front of the rim, no good. Bradburn with the rebound, then threw it away. 11 turnovers for South Point. Ironton needing a bucket here to make it a two-possession game. Here's Murray to Patterson. Patterson will drive. Runner right of the key won't go, but she got hit on the arm, and now Chloe Patterson will be at the line for 2 shots. Molly Adams with her third foul, team foul number 1. Chloe Patterson has not scored tonight, has not scored this season. This will be her first and second free throw attempts of the year. The first one is long, no good. Again, free throws is an area where Ironton has struggled this year. 27% from the line entering the game. 2 for 5 in the first half, and the second shot is good. So Patterson gets her first point. Tigers lead it by 3, 33-30. Pointer basketball, Sexton to Williamson. Williamson against Patterson, driving right side. In the corner to Sexton. 18-footer is short. Bradburn, the offensive rebound, puts it back up over Murray and banks it in. That's a tough shot for Samaya Bradburn, and that makes it a 1-point game again, 33-32. Patterson has the ball knocked away, picks it up, in trouble, and it's still bounding around there on the sideline and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Patterson. 20 turnovers now for the Fighting Tigers. And Ironton with just 1 timeout remaining, still 3:53 to go. Didn't want to take that timeout and save possession there. You might need it later on in the game. Here's Skeens working against McCall. McCall's in there with 4 fouls as well. Got to be careful of picking up a 5th. Here's Bradburn against Murray. Picks up the dribble, gives to Adams. Adams in the corner to Sexton. She'll take another 3. This one's short. And Adams has the rebound, gives back to Sexton. Short corner jumper from 15, no good. Murray the rebound for the Tigers. Murray ahead, lost the ball, picks it up, gets it back to Patterson. Patterson across the timeline with a pass to Royal. Royal driving to the hoop right side, cut off on the baseline. Takes it in the corner. Back out to Patterson, now to Murray at the top of the key. Murray backpedals, works against Bradburn with 3:10 to play in the fourth. Murray over to McCall, left side. McCall dribbles out top, hands off to Royal. Baden Royal to the left side to Murray. Murray clears it out, sends it back out to Patterson, back to Murray. Murray back to Patterson. She'll move right, hand off to Royal. Royal toward Patterson, it's knocked away and out of bounds. Bradburn got a hand there in the passing lane to swat that one away. Tigers will keep possession with 2:47 left. Neither team close to the 5-foul limit right now. Ironton's committed 2, South Point with 1. McCall dribbles to the top of the key, feeds it right side to Murray. Murray spinning on the wing, out top to Patterson. Left side, here's Royal. She'll drive to the baseline, splits a couple of defenders, lays it up and in. Peyton Royal, the sophomore, with 6 points. The Tigers lead at 35-32. That was another Liberty bank shot. 2:22 to go. South Point basketball. Adams across midcourt to Jocelyn Skeens. On the wing to Williamson. She'll drive in the paint. A leaner won't go, but a foul is called. Are they going to get Patterson? If they do, that's her fourth. It is. Chloe Patterson, 4 fouls. Team foul number 3. 2 free throws for Peyton Williamson. Williamson with 6 points for South Point, but she is 0 for 3 at the foul line this evening. First attempt here is off the mark to the left. No good. Brindley Stamper, a freshman, is in, replacing Addie Sexton. Second shot by Williamson is also no good. Rebound off the foot of someone. I think it went off the foot of Molly Adams. It did, and the Tigers will have possession. They'll face full court pressure from here on out, leading 35-32, 2:12 to go. Here's Royal, nearly walked in the backcourt, gives to Murray. Murray weaving through the defense, gives back to Royal right side. Royal spins right back out to Murray. Murray at the jump circle, right side feed to Royal. Royal bouncing back out to McCall. McCall dribbles right, takes it baseline. Runner is up off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound to Jocelyn Skeens. Skeens into the front court for the Pointers with 1:45 to play. Be careful, Lexi, don't commit that 5th foul. Right side to Williamson, back out top to Stamper. Stamper moves right, gives on the wing. It's Skeens again at the foul line. Back to Bradburn. Bradburn, top of the key to Williamson. Williamson to the elbow, flips it out right side. Here's a 3-point shot from the wing, no good by Stamper. Ironton rebound with 1:23 to go. Murray into the front court for the Tigers. Bounce pass to Royal. Royal, one dribble, back out to Murray. Murray in between the circles, and the senior will wisely kind of set up and use some clock. South Point's in a 2-3 zone. Just back out and stay there. 1:08 to go. Ironton by 3. Over to Royal, back out to Murray. And now Coach Todd Pennington saying, come out, you got to come out and defend. Murray over to Royal. Royal puts the ball on the deck, moves to the block, takes a shot, foul. That's tough. She was behind the backboard and got a little help there. Jocelyn Skeens swatted her on the arm. That's her first foul, team foul number 2. And Peyton Royal will be at the line to shoot 2 after the timeout. They signal a full timeout. 48.5 to play, 35-32 Ironton. We're back in 60 seconds on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV. Big news!
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsmen. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
48.5 showing on the clock. Ironton 35, South Point 32. Peyton Royal at the line 4-2, and her first free throw attempt is off the mark. She is now 0 for 2 from the line. Ironton 4 for 10 from the foul line this half. South Point 4 for 13. Big shot here for Royal as a hush comes across the Conley Center. Second shot is good. That's big. That's a two-possession game now, 36-32. South Point with one timeout remaining, 43 seconds to play. Here's Bradburn backing in on Murray. She kicks it out. That's a walk, yep. A head fake by Brindley Stamper and shuffled the feet, and the freshman in a pressure situation turned the ball over. 12 turnovers for South Point. Marley Travis is in for Ironton, replacing Lily Lewis. 37.5 to play. Tigers by 4. Ironton one timeout remaining. South Point with 1. Neither team at the 5-foul limit yet. So Ironton has 3 fouls. South Point with 2. And here's a turnover by the Tigers. Pass intended for Addison Murray was thrown out in front of her. That's turnover number 21 for Ironton. And South Point will have the basketball inbounding just to the left of the Pointer bench. Lily Lewis back in for Marley Travis, a little offense for defense and vice versa substitution. Adams bounces. There's an over and back. Backcourt violation. Adams bounced it in, and Jocelyn Skeens wasn't aware of where she was. She caught it in the front court step to the backcourt. Turnover number 13 for the Pointers. 36-32, 35.5 seconds to play. Some pressure here, man-to-man by South Point. Tigers trying to even their record at 2-2 on the season. Here's a backdoor pass to Royal, who drives right side, missed the shot. Lewis got the rebound, and we get a jump ball. She got tied up, and Ironton's going to keep possession here. 31.5 seconds to go. It will be Addison Murray throwing it in baseline. Left of the bucket. Murray into Lexi McCall in the paint. Lexi, a leaner with the right hand, rolls around and drops in. First bucket of the second half is huge for Lexi McCall. 38-32 Fighting Tigers, 20 seconds to play. Bradburn out top to Williamson. Williamson moving right, backing in on McCall. Turnaround shot, rolls out no good. McCall with the rebound, and she's fouled. Lexi McCall grabs the board, and a reach-in foul called against the Pointers. That's the third team foul, and the first on Brindley Stamper. 11 seconds to play. And Peyton Royal will throw it in baseline. Royal into McCall. McCall is fouled immediately by Molly Adams, her fourth, team foul number 4. The next will put Ironton at the line with just 9.3 seconds left. Barring a total collapse and a miracle comeback here, the Tigers will even their record at 2-2 on the season, 2-2 in the league. Royal again with the inbound. Looking, and it comes in to Murray, and a timeout was taken. Coach Mike Freeman gets that timeout. It was close to a 5 count. I wonder if they're going to put time back on the clock here, or if the pass came in. I think the officials are going to talk about it. Timeout, I guess they're going to keep it as it is. 7.9 to play. Ironton now out of timeouts. South Point with 1. The possession arrow favors South Point. And again, South Point with 4 fouls. The next will put Ironton at the line. The Tigers have struggled at the free throw line this season. 5 for 11 in the second half today. They are 7 for 16 from the stripe here tonight. South Point 4 for 13 from the foul line. But Ironton getting good play tonight from quite a few. Lily Lewis comes to mind, and Peyton Royal, the sophomore, has had a tremendous game for the Fighting Tigers. Addison Neal fouled out with 12 points, and the others have stepped it up. Coach Mike Freeman drawing up the play for the Tigers, and Coach Todd Pennington talking to his young team as well. South Point in danger of dropping its first 5 games of the season. South Point lost to Chesapeake Tuesday night, 52-17. Ironton goes to Chesapeake this coming Tuesday. And again, the Lady Fighting Tigers will be in action both days of the Ironton Classic. They'll play at 4 o'clock Friday against Greenup County, and then Saturday at noon against Minford. Full court pressure here by the Pointers. Chloe Patterson will throw it in. 9.3 to go. Patterson, long baseball pass down the floor over the head of Lily Lewis. Lily will chase it down, though. Takes it to the block, finds McCall down low. Peyton Royal, layup good. That will seal the deal. Peyton Royal with the bucket. 40-32, the buzzer sounds, and the Fighting Tigers get a much-needed win. Good effort by the Fighting Tigers. 40-32, they win it over South Point to improve to 2-2 on the season, 2-2 in the league. South Point falls to 0-5, 0-4 in the OVC. We will be back after this timeout with a locker room wrap-up on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big win for the Fighting Tigers here tonight as Ironton improves to 2-2 on the season. A 40-32 win over the South Point Lady Pointers. The game was tied at the beginning of the fourth quarter as South Point got a bucket to make it 30-30, but the Pointers would score just 2 more points from that point on in the game, and Ironton wins it by 8, 40-32. Let's take a look at your scoring leaders tonight. First for the Fighting Tigers, Addison Neal led the way with 12 points. She had a couple of three-point shots. The three-point shots brought to you by Patties and Pints in Ironton. Those came in the first half. She fouled out at the 4:56 mark of the fourth quarter, but finished with a team-high 12 points here tonight. 9 points each for Lexi McCall and Peyton Royal. Big game for the sophomore Peyton Royal. 9 points all in the second half. Lexi McCall in foul trouble in the second half, still finished with 9. 7 points for Lily Lewis. I thought she played a great game for the Tigers tonight. Addison Murray scored 2. Chloe Patterson had 1 to round out the scoring. Marley Travis, Ava Dufour, Paisley Fitzpatrick all played but didn't score tonight for the Tigers. Again, Ironton scoring, it was Addison Neal with 12, 9 each from Lexi McCall and Peyton Royal, 7 from Lily Lewis, 2 out of Addison Murray, and 1 from Chloe Patterson. South Point was led by Samaya Bradburn. The junior led all scorers with 16 points, 9 in the first half, 7 in the second half. Molly Adams had 7 points, all in the first half. She scored 7 in the loss to Chesapeake Tuesday night, had 7 here tonight, all in the first half. 6 points from Peyton Williamson and 1 point from Addie Sexton. Tariana Taylor, Jocelyn Skeens, Brindley Stamper, Amaya Ellis, and Cassidy McComas all played but didn't score for them. Samaya Bradburn, 16, Molly Adams, 7, Peyton Williamson, 6, and 1 from Addie Sexton. At the foul line, Ironton, better. Entered the game 9 for 34 from the stripe. They were 7 for 16 tonight. South Point was 8 for 22 from the line, including 4 for 13 in the second half. The Tigers had 3 threes on the night, and all 3 were from Addison Neal. 3-point shots brought to you by the Armory Smokehouse. South Point had 2 3-point shots on the night, both of those from Samaya Bradburn. Turnovers still high. Ironton with 21 tonight. South Point finished with 13. We had 1 player foul out. That was Addie Neal, again at the 4:56 mark. Your line score, Ironton 11 in the first, 7 in the second, 12 in the third, 10 in the fourth for 40. South Point 9, 9, 10, and 4 for 32. 40-32. Fighting Tigers with the win over South Point. We will be back after this timeout, and hopefully we'll get a word in with Coach Mike Freeman on the big win. Ironton over South Point, 40-32. Here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small your need to keep your firearms safe, and have layaway and delivery options available. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
All right, back at the Conley Center at Ironton High School. Ironton wins it 40-32, and we're joined now by head coach Mike Freeman. Congratulations.
Thank
nice
you.
win.
Thank you.
Look, I know after the last couple of games, it'd be easy to get down, right? Because,
Absolutely.
I mean, those are two really good teams that you guys
Absolutely.
play. But, look, you won't let that happen. Your kids won't let that happen. They came out and they battled today, didn't they?
They did. They did. They gave everything they got for a whole 32 minutes. As a coach, that's all you can ask for. We had big minutes out of Peyton Royal, stepped up big, coming off the bench, contributing, doing her role. You got Paisley Fitzpatrick coming off the bench, gave some good minutes when we got in foul trouble. Lily Lewis had a great game. All right.
Best game she's played.
Best game she played. You know, not playing for about 4 or 5 years, you know, that's big time for her. I'm excited for her.
Just knocking the rust off a little bit, right? And then getting back out there. I mean, she had 6 points tonight, or 7 points tonight. But still, I mean, the work on the glass, and just being physical down there. I mean, I thought she played well. And, you know, she had to. You got in foul trouble in the first half. I mean, you had Addie and Lexi both got in foul trouble in the first half. And South Point goes on that run right there at the end of the half to get that momentum.
Yes.
But then you guys came out and took that momentum right back. You got them in there. And, again, got in a little foul trouble. And Lexi and Addie had to go to the bench in the third quarter, and here they come again.
Yes.
But once you got that crew back out there, I thought they played really well.
They did. They did. And, you know, hats off to Addie Murray, you know.
Yeah.
Floor general, you know, getting everybody set up in the right spots and everything. You know, she did a great job for us tonight, getting everybody in the right spot.
She didn't come out tonight, did she?
She came out for about 2 minutes in the first quarter.
Okay. She was out there the whole game.
Yes.
And again, the floor general, like you said, and, you know, she's the one that has to get the ball down the floor. And they went to that 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap, and that caused you guys a little bit of problem, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
You guys seen that this year?
No, we haven't. Not 1-3-1 quarter crap. We haven't. But, you know, the girls, you know, responded and they moved the ball well against it. You know, we didn't do a whole lot of work against it, but, you know, girls, you know, move the ball, and that's what you got to do against that 1-3-1 trap. You know, after 3 quarters.
What did you want to do and take away from them coming into this game? You've seen them, you knew what they had.
WIRO-FM, Ironton, Ashland, Portsmouth, Huntington, USA. News Talk.
Let's hold that thought for a second. Okay, we'll get back to it. Did you want to take Molly Adams out? I know she was like the big-time junior, and Bradburn played well for them tonight too.
Yes. You know, they got coming in. You know, Bradburn is their point guard, trying to harass her a little bit, and she's a heck of an athlete. You know, in the second half, you know, we took her away, and then you know Molly Adams, you know, she was driving to the hole, and we just took her away as well.
Yeah.
You know, just front her, just not let her get anything easy.
Nothing in the second half for her.
No.
And they only scored 4 points in the fourth. So
really,
defense clamped down, right?
Defense. That's all I'm about. You know, defense.
Yeah, I know. And held them to 32 points, and you guys get 40, and just keep improving game by game, and that's all you ask for as you go through this season.
Yes. You know, these girls are working hard, putting their time in. You know, I'm very proud of them. Very proud of them.
And you got to go to Chesapeake on Tuesday night, come back home next week for the Classic, back-to-back games?
Yes, Chesapeake Wednesday night.
Is it? Oh, Wednesday. Okay.
Wednesday night, yeah. Yeah, okay. We go up there. That's going to be a tough place. You know, that's a real tough place to play at.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're up for the challenge.
Yeah. And then back home for the Classic?
Back home for the Classic.
Greenup County on Friday, and then Minford on Saturday.
Yes. Greenup County, yep. Tip off at 4 o'clock, I think, 4:10.
And then you got the early games. You got 4 and then noon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Congratulations on the win. You got John Cena or Gunther tomorrow?
Cena.
Okay.
You can't see me.
I can't see you. They turned the lights off. I really can't see you. So, hey, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We'll be back at it next week, and we'll see you then.
Appreciate you.
All right. Mike Freeman, head coach, the Fighting Tigers, again, winners 40-32 tonight here at the Conley Center. That's going to wrap it up here from Ironton High School. Big thanks to Coach Freeman. Thanks to the Colliers, James and Trey, for helping us out here on Kool TV. Our next broadcast will be Monday, boys action. The Fighting Tigers finally in action. They'll travel to Fairland for a 7:30 start. We're on the air at 7:15. We hope you can join us. If you're not there, we'll be calling the action for you Monday night. Again, I'm Jason Filiot saying once again the final score, Ironton 40, South Point 32. Until Monday night, we thank you for listening. Good night from the Conley Center.
Thanks for watching another Ironton basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Ironton Fighting Tiger basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.